Hi, second grade. Welcome to math time today. So today I'm going to be teaching you lesson 2 of chapter 10. So yesterday with Mrs. Neve, you learned all about an analog clock and a digital clock. So let's review what you learned. So yesterday, you learned how to tell time to the hour. So there are 60 minutes in an hour. So every time an hour goes by, 60 minutes go by. You learned that the shorthand is the hour hand. So the shorthand points to the hour. You also learned that the longhand points to the minutes. So if the longhand is right on top of the 12, that means it is exactly 5 o'clock. You also learned about what's called a digital clock. So a digital clock looks something like this. You might see it on a Fitbit or an alarm clock. On a digital clock, you have the hour, so 5, say it's 5 o'clock, followed by the minutes. So when it's 5 o'clock, it's 5 and 0 minutes. You're about to start your hour over again. So 5 o'clock on a digital clock. So today, we are going to learn time to the half hour. So, take a look at my clock. What time is it showing? The shorthand is pointing to the 5. The longhand is right on top of the 12. So it is showing 5 o'clock. Now watch carefully. I'm going to move the minute hands exactly halfway around the circle to land on the 6. The time is now showing 5:30. 5:30. So there are 60 minutes in an hour. So how many minutes are in a half hour? What is half of 60? What is half of 6? That's right. So there are 30 minutes in a half hour. So this is showing 5:30, so 30 minutes have passed. We can also call this half past 5. It is half an hour past the hour of 5 o'clock. So again, half past 5, it is half an hour past the hour of 5 o'clock. Let's practice this a little bit more. So let's pretend it is 8 o'clock in the evening. What would you be doing at 8 in the evening? Maybe getting ready for bed, maybe reading a book. So it's 8 o'clock in the evening. All right, let's show half past 8. So I would need to move my minute hands, my longer hands, halfway around the circle to land on the 6. It is now showing 8:30 or half past 8. Now when you're showing half past, you're not just the minute hand is moving. The hour hand is moving as well. So watch that red hand, watch the hour hand very carefully. Okay, 30 minutes are going to pass by. You're watching the hour hands. All right, so notice the hour hand is now in between the 8 and the 9. You're 30 minutes past 8, and you're 30 minutes until it's 9 o'clock. So again, half past 8. So today, in your ebook, you're going to see a page that looks like this in your Explore and Explain box. So notice they shaded in yellow half the clock, because anytime you're showing half past, the minute hand is going to be halfway around the clock on that 6, showing 30 minutes or a half hour. So your job today on your ebook, and again, you can write into your ebook, you can talk it out, to yourself, or if you have a printer, you can print it out. You are going to take the time from an analog clock and translate it to a digital clock. So for example, this clock is showing that the hour hand is between the 2 and the 3, and the minute hand is right on top of the 6. So we know that it is 2:30, which we can also call 2:30. Again, with a digital clock, you have your hour followed by your minutes. So 2 hours and 30 minutes. So that is your job here. You're going to translate the time on an analog clock to a digital clock. You are also going to have some problem-solving activities. Remember with a word problem to underline what's important and circle what you are looking for. And they're going to give you a blank analog clock and a blank digital clock to fill in. Let's see. All right, you should also have in your blue folder your homework is printed out, as well as a reteach paper and a challenge paper if you're up for it. So have fun. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.